Hey friends, I don't know if you can see me down in the corner. I'm trying to record from home for the first time, but I miss you guys. I pulled up a rap about area and perimeter.
We own the building, so we had to calculate the area of the building. Did you find the area? From map stars to act yards with terriers, scrap yards with scrap cars and terriers. They all got size of multiply per area. My friend called me up and said I need a business necessary, but I don't know how much. And I'm getting very worried. Meet you in the morning. First thing bright and early. Next day I headed over super fast in a hurry. Got my measuring tape. He's having a fit. First I measured the length, then I measured the width, and I wrote it all down. We hopped in the whip, then we went to the store to buy that fence. So we got to the store and we went inside. One saw a clerk and two math guys. I said it's 8 feet long and 10 feet wide, so that's 80 square feet. Back on our ride, that was length times width, and we figured it out. We had a different problem, but took the same route. No problem finding area, no diggity, no doubt. We just built some fence, now we in the house. We in the 10 feet wide and 8 feet long. So multiply the numbers and learn this song. I said length times width, and you can't go wrong. Got my area tight, too tight to put on. It's 10 feet wide and 8 feet long. So multiply the numbers and learn this song. I said length times width, and you can't go wrong. Got my area.
All right, friends. So yeah, just wanted to do a little reminder that when we are figuring out area, it is length times width. All right. So we are still working on some different types of area problems this week. We have a few more days of practice and then we're going to be taking an assessment. So make sure if you have any questions this week during math time, when you're solving these problems, that you ask the teachers that are with you. Some of you on your problems, I was checking them in Seesaw, and you were accidentally doing the perimeter, which is adding up all four sides instead of multiplying length times width. So I put a note on there if you did that, and I sent it back to you. So unfortunately, you'll need to go in and revise those problems using length times width and figuring out the area. You got this. All right, so let's take a look. I've got 3 sample problems here before you get started on practicing today. Number 1 is a similar problem that we've been seeing, and it just simply is a square, which we know that a square has 4 equal sides. So when I see 8 inches, I know that every side is 8 inches. So to figure out my area for this problem, I would be doing, sorry, my dog, got up on there. I would be doing length times width. So I have, my length is 8 right here, and my width is 8. So I just need to figure out area equals 8 times 8. All right, so I do know that 8 times 5 equals 40. So 8 times 6 equals 48. And if I continue to skip count, 8 times 7 will get me 56. And 8 times 8 is 64. So I'm going to go ahead and I would select with my pen 64 inches, square inches. Now we've been showing you, that was a crazy circle, but we've been showing you if you were to label your problem, that you would actually type in square inches, okay, which would be abbreviated IN, but you can actually also have, sometimes you'll see it IN, which is the abbreviation for inches, and then they'll put a 2 up there, and that means square inches. All right, and then let's take a look at the second problem that I have for you to look at. So this one already has the square broken down, so decomposed. What do we say? Break it down. All right, so this one is already broke down. Now, I can eliminate right away a couple of these options because I know that I do not add the two sides, that when I figure out area, it's length times width. So I know that C cannot be my answer because they're saying 8 plus 5 times 8 plus 2, and that cannot be the answer. Also, when we figure out the two multiplication problems, we want to add the two numbers after we multiply. So this one is saying that we would multiply the two numbers after we multiply. So that one is out as well. So I've got it down to B and D. So let's figure out the area. So I have 8 times 5, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that equals 40. So I'm just going to put that is for this square right here. So I might just put it over to the side here so we can see it. And then when we're looking at this, I'm going to just switch my color. This length, which is 8, would be the same as this length over here because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that would be 8 as well. So my other problem that I need to figure out, length times width, is 8 times 2. So I actually want to bring that to blue. So it would be 8 times 2, and I know that that equals 16. So that is the area of my other part. Okay, so in order to figure out this and the area of this entire shape, I need to add 40 plus 16. So I'm just going to write that over here. 40 plus 16, and that equals 6. And then 4 plus 1 is 5, and it's 56. So I just need to think about, what did I do to figure out this problem? Well, I did 8 times 5, or 5 times 8, yes. But I did not do 2 times 5. I did 8 times 2. So 8 times 5 plus 8 times 2 is going to give me the correct answer. So I need to circle that one. Okay? All right, and then our last one is, again, we need to decompose, or, that's right, break it down. All right, so I'm going to take a look over here, and I can see, I think I see a good spot to break this down. I am going to break this into this little rectangle right here, and then I need to switch my colors, and then I've got this rectangle right here. All right, and I don't need to change any of my numbers in order to figure out the area of this whole rectilinear figure, because this length is 9 and then my width is 4, so I can simply do 9 times 4, which is, what do you think it is? If I skip count by 9, 18, 27, that's right, 36. And then that would be feet squared, or I could put square feet. Right, so let's put that in. That would go for this one right here. And then my second box, which I'm going to change, 6 times 4. So if I skip count by 6s, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30. Oh, I went past it. I was skip counting 6 times 5. So 24, and then square feet. All right, click off of this. So now in order to figure out the total area over here to the side, I am going to add 36. Oh, let me get my pen. 36 plus 24, and that is going to equal 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry my 1. 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 more is 6. So I am going to circle 60 square feet. All right, friends, have fun practicing today. Miss you guys. Bye.